Welcome to Pokemon Bushido, a fan-made Pokemon game taking place in an ancient Japan-inspired region. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Or that one. This is the Aisho region, full of Pokemon samurai warriors known as Kenshi, ninjas, and of course, Pokemon. Now with dark mode features. The land is ruled by several clans, each specializing in a different Pokemon typing that Kenshi are sorted into based on affinity, just like my favorite young adult novel, Harry Jackson and the Divergent games. But the Kenshi who stands above all others is the Royal Samurai, our father Ryo Masayoshi, who reports directly to the Shogun. However, our father has gone missing. But that doesn't matter, because I've just come of age, and it's time for us to become the greatest samurai who's ever lived, or my name isn't Moop Masayoshi. Gotta love the alliteration there. First things first though, before becoming a samurai, we had to pass our sensei's test, along with our best friend Akane. Wait, hold up, there are actual quiz questions in this game? I just wanted to, play with swords and Pokemon and stuff. But there is a battle portion to this test. This is a good chance to actually explain to you how battles work in the Aisho region. They're just like your everyday Pokemon battles, except every Kenshi and their mother has decided to start cheating. For example, in this battle, depending on whether I answer correctly or incorrectly, our sensei will buff either our or their Pokemon. Other Kenshi will be able to affect the battle by inflicting status effects, changing the weather, or sometimes everything cause they cheat. What is your next Pokemon going to be, a level 100 shiny Arceus that you got through Wonder Trade? Hacks aside, we managed to win the battle because I'm a Pokemon genius. And now we get to head to the capital city to compete against other young Kenshi. First things first though, we take a brisk walk through the town and get our starter Pokemon. We have our choices between Trico, Oshawott, or Fennekin. And if it's a samurai game, I feel obligated to choose Samurott, right? Welcome Io to the party. Akane doesn't need one though, since she already has a Darumaka. I've always hated this thing. Its smug aura, it mocks me. How about we put it into its place with a quick battle? Despite Akane getting a free swords dance where you have a water type. So we win. And now we're able to travel and start catching Pokemon, so we picked up a Riolu named Ryu. I would get a Ralts, but I don't trust the comment section. Before competing in the new Kenshi tournament, we do stop by the local shrine to pray for victory, only for a Celebi to appear. Now, I was expecting to be whisked away on some mystery dungeon-esque adventure, but instead, the pixie shows us a vision of the past. The true fate of the Royal Samurai, Ryo Masayoshi, our father. See, a couple years ago, by the decree of the Shogun, Masayoshi was dispatched to investigate the Akui clan, who reign over Dark-type Pokemon, only for him to go missing on his mission. And we just sort of let the Akui clan be? They're clearly the bad guys, right? Just as we were coming to that very obvious conclusion, two Akui clan ninjas ambush us, demanding we hand over Celebi. Hey, y'all, I don't want to be that guy, but dark types already have a bad reputation. Don't you think you're kind of playing into stereotypes by being evil? Oh, and wait a second, what the hell is that Poochyena? This is a shadow Pokemon, and for those of us who didn't play Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon Go circa 2019, they're essentially Pokemon that have closed their hearts off to humans because of, well, in this case, ninjas. Shadow type moves are super effective against everything, but shadow type Pokemon are also weak to everything. So as long as we can move quickly, we can still win. After showing them our ninja way, they do skedaddle, but we must have made an impression on Celebi since they left us our father's sword. You know, Celebi, if you wanted to help our dad, you could have just time traveled us back in time to before he got kidnapped. Oh, no, wait. Okay, you're leaving. That's fine too, I guess. Our new sword does let us cut through some trees so we can finally arrive at Hagane City, the capital. One cool thing I haven't really mentioned about this game are the lack of Pokemon centers. Instead, to heal, we get to rest in hot springs. And instead of a PC to transfer Pokemon, a Talonflame ferries Pokemon back and forth to us. The design and aesthetic of this game is top notch, and just looking at this city, it's clear the spreaders put so much work into the aesthetic of this game. After healing and taking our scenic walk through the city, it's time to enter the new Kenshi ceremony, where I'll be sorted into our clan. The ceremony involves a tournament hosted by the Shogun himself and overseen by the leaders of the three largest clans, Grass, Fire, and Water. We made our way through the tournament fighting several adversaries that I'm sure are going to appear again in the story because, well, they have colored hair. Such as Kayako, a dark-type trainer, and Suku, a bug-type trainer. They were worthy challengers, but no match for our Pokemon in the end. However, they did give Io enough experience to finally evolve, just in time for us to once again fight Akane in the tournament finals. Oh, wait, do you still have mainly fire types? As the winner of the tournament and son of the royal samurai, naturally, we will be sorted into the strongest clan. Or at least we would have, because just like the pest they are, the accursed Akui clan has attacked the shogunate. Now in open rebellion against the rest of the Aisho region, we prepared for battle, easily defeating their first couple Pokemon, until we ran into another shadow Pokemon. The blade at our side began to glow, granting us the ability to rescue the shadow Pokemon from these heartless trainers. And now we're gonna return them to their rightful owners, right? Wait, what was that? No, we're just keeping the shadow Pokemon for ourselves? Isn't that just as bad as the ninjas who stole them? Just don't think about it and play the game? Okay, okay, sure. The problem is that for every shadow Pokemon we rescue, the Akui clan is able to make 5 more, including Akane's smug Darumaka. I knew we couldn't trust this thing. And just like that, the Akui clan fled, accomplishing something, I'm sure. With this power, the Akui clan could easily conquer the world. I mean, they have the power to take control of Pokemon, force them to follow their commands, and use them in battle, and I'm realizing this is just like capturing them in Pokeballs, right? Either way, stealing is bad, okay? And because we have both our father's sword and blood, it somehow falls on our shoulders to save the day. At least it gives us an excuse to beat up Darumaka, and I guess look for our dad, but that's kind of like a secondary thing. First things first, we do need to power our Sword of Light up since it's still not at full strength. I guess Celebi couldn't have helped us out with that, so it's time to travel around the world. First stop, we're heading south towards the Village of Grass, and hey, we even caught a Zoroa. You all understand. In a game about ninjas and samurais, I must name the edgy Pokemon Sasuke. I have no choice. We caught some other Pokemon, including a Corvisquire named Miyamoto, a Skiddo named Tomo, and whoa, holy crap! The ninjas are literally attacking me from the trees now. What the hell? And now they're throwing knives that paralyze my Pokemon at me? I mean, for all they're hyping it up, the Sword of Light doesn't do any of that. At least we can rescue this Torracat. The problem with using Shadow Pokemon is they have set movesets, and they can't level up, and we can't even name them. So what's the point of stealing Pokemon and corrupting them? I mean, they're just kind of worse than before. At least we do have a full team of 6 now. And we've arrived at Tsuchi Village, home to the Kenshi of Grass. To gain full access to their shrine, we do need to pass their dojo test. You all know the fate of the world is in my hands, right? You can't just let me through. Well, maybe they want to test my mettle. What is this gym challenge gonna be? A battle against their strongest trainer? Fighting a giant grass Pokemon? Oh, you want me to go around the city and collect 5 leaves? Pretty sure these dumbasses are just trying to grift me into doing their yard work. While gathering leaves around the city, we do pick up on a couple interesting things around town. First of all, it seems like none of the grass samurai respect their clan leader Harumi, because she doesn't have a strong personality, is instead just very timid. Second of all, we ran into the bug type trainer Suku again, you know, from the tournament. She's been doing research into shadow Pokemon, and she says through thoughts and prayers, we can restore our shadow Pokemon to their true form, which kind of sounds like what your Midwestern aunt thinks the cure for the coronavirus is. But currently, we really don't have a way to do this, so Torracat is going to stay edgy. Finally, we have all 5 leaves, so it's time to head to the shrine, and god damn it, the Akui clan is already here. Hold on, why are their shadow Pokemon so strong? They're knocking me out easily. Or at least some of them are. Why would you even bother corrupting a Goldeen? We make our way through to find that the Akui clan plans to turn Virizion, one of the 3 holy swords of the Aisho region, into a shadow Pokemon. And by plans to, I mean that they are absolutely gonna do that right in front of me, and we're not gonna do anything to stop them. Oh, and now the Grass Kenshi show up, I guess. Where were you guys? At least they promised to take care of the ninjas while we face off against the legendary Pokemon Virizion, whose heart has been closed to darkness and corrupted thoughts have entered their brains. Remember, kids, if your friends are ever succumbing to depression and darkness, just beat the crap out of them. This battle was easier than I thought. Hey Harumi, I defeated the fabled Pokemon of Legend. Have you finished fighting the ninjas? Oh, you haven't done anything? I'm beginning to understand why the Shogun needed our help to save the region. This ninja is Mashiro, one of the 3 hounds of the Akui clan, the Hound of Disrespect. Her team is tough, and it doesn't help that they set up 3 toxic spikes and decided to throw poison knives at our boy Io. Io still manages to take out Curlia, but their Stenie was too much. Gun to your head right now, who remembered that this Pokemon was called Stenie and didn't just call it Lilligant's pre-evolution? We switch into Miyamoto since they're a flying type and can avoid the toxic spikes pretty easily, but after Stenie, this bitch decided to throw more knives at my Pokemon to paralyze me. They're like actively cheating, which is a cool mechanic, but not when it's at my expense. Their Inkay makes the mistake of using Swagger, which gives Miyamoto the strength to take them down before their Espeon finishes them off. Actually, this Espeon is like way too powerful and it takes out 3 3 of my Pokemon. We ended up having to revive Io just so we can take him out with Fury Cutter. Next, Rio manages to finish off a Leopard with a Force Palm, and to finish off the battle, we fight a Shadow Ninetales that Io manages to go blow for blow with until they both get taken out. And get this, apparently Harumi was so inspired by watching us do her job for her that she's vowed to become a better leader. That's nice. But I kind of preferred you make that vow 5 minutes before we have to battle a killer ninja. To show us that she means business now, she invites us to battle her dojo, and between Miyamoto being a flying type and Tomo having Sap Sipper, the battle isn't too difficult. But defeating her does give our sword the power to slice through solid stone. And before we move on though, Suku has come to a revelation. She brings us to the shrine, to Kenshi alone. I wonder what will happen. Lol, JK, just a prank bro, I'm totally not gonna battle you. What she does do is give us an item that purifies our shadow Pokemon, so we're finally able to get Torracat the therapy they need. I meant to name them KG, but I fat fingered and forgot a J, so meet K. Turns out she does want to battle and was just too shy to say so, and with deadly bug types it'll surely be a tough battle, right? Well, at least Sasuke evolved here. Zoroark is just way too cool of a Pokemon to miss out on. Now we head north, making our way to the Village of Fire. You know, it's worth mentioning that trainers in this game don't make sense. Like, when the Akui clan ambushes me pretending to be a rock, I get it, they're trying to stop me. But all these other samurai, don't you know I'm on a mission where the fate of the world is at stake? I don't have time to fight your gross fire monkey. At least battling all the trainers in the cave lets Tomo and Miyamoto evolve. They're not going to be much help fighting fire type trainers, but at least they look great. Also, K evolved too, which is much more useful, but they still need to earn their spot on the team. On our way to the village, our childhood friend Akane reappears to challenge us to a duel. Do you still have mostly fire Pokemon? Oh, wait, no? Oh, okay then, I guess this will actually be a tough battle. Let me take care of that real fast. After slapping down our childhood friend's entire posse, Io is now fully evolved into a Samurott, who should be carrying us through the next portion of the game, hopefully. Taking place in the Hanatsu village, the city of fire, a quaint town specializing in mining. Its people are strong and prideful. Most importantly, to get into the dungeon, it's leaf collecting time, baby! Like, apparently this just isn't a thing for the grass town. Apparently every town just has you collect leaves. Along the way, we once again meet Kayako, who we defeated in the new samurai tournament. She's grappling with the fact that her family are members of the Akui clan, but she has no intention of destroying the region, which, you know, is valid. But despite teen angst, we complete our chores and are now ready to have a totally conflict-free and yep, the ninjas are here. We meet up with Nori, the blazing leader of Hanatsu village, who is actually facing off against one of the hounds of Ikui. Hell yeah, he's holding his own. I guess I'll just go fight the ninjas in the mine. I'm sure we won't have to fight a legendary Pokemon, right? Or that masked man? After a nostalgic minigame and helping Akane to take care of some ninja trash, we return to clean up Nori's mess, but he actually won? Good job, man. They have to resort to tricks to corrupt Terrakion, and since Nori's exhausted, it's up to us to head to the village before they can wreak havoc on the town. Miyamoto was holding them down for a bit, but Terrakion is significantly harder to fight than its siblings. But stepping up to the plate and earning their spot on the team, it's Keiji's time to save the day. With Terrakion free, now we just need to clean up the rest of the Ikui ninjas, and Nori is still gonna help us and turn this into a double battle, which makes this much easier. Gotta say, I much prefer Nori over the grass chick. He's actually been super helpful. At the end of the day though, we still got a battle. With our Samurott Io, I don't think we're gonna have much of a... Wait, did he just get a free burn off on me? Fuck! At least Sasuke, Kei, Miyamoto, and Tomo are able to cover our asses. We still managed to win, but we still have to address the elephant on our team. Ryu was the very first Pokemon we caught and is sitting as a Riolu at level 45. If you don't know, Riolus evolve based on friendship, and frankly, it's getting kind of hard not to take this personally. I mean, I like Ryu, but it's very clear Ryu doesn't like me. Every Pokemon in our party is useful to us in one way or another, but without turning into a Lucario, I don't think Ryu's gonna be able to make the cut for much longer. It's not a major issue yet, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. As a final way to help us on our journey, Nori is bestowing our katana with the power to walk on water! What? I'm sorry, is there any way Nori is not superior to Harumi? This is the Chad Fire Clan Nori versus the Virgin Grass Clan Harumi. Running across water makes it possible for us to head west towards the Village of Water. Yeah, I guess we could have just taken a boat, but why the hell would we do that when we could run on water? We gleefully beat down some water samurai and make our way through the field of ice, not questioning what the insane climate of this region is, all to bring us to Azumi Village, where a familiar face is waiting waiting for us on shore. Kayako has decided to betray the Akui clan and reveal their master plan. They're planning on corrupting Cobalion. I mean, yeah. Any 6-year-old with basic pattern recognition could have told you that. But oh well, let's go show them our ninja way. The leader of this group of ninjas is Kuro, the third and final hound of Akui. The first thing he did was just straight up attack us with his Pokemon and knock us out, and then just stood by and waited until we woke up. You know, cool. Oh, and now he's gonna monologue. In his own words, Kuro doesn't use Pokeball, and instead he lets his Pokemon roam freely, attacking what they want and battling on their own, which I don't think makes you a Pokemon trainer at all, bro. I think you're just kind of like their pet. I was prepared to get my teeth kicked in for my sass, but Mai, the leader of the Izumi village, came to our rescue, scaring Kuro away with his tail between his legs. So we have to give chase through Hikari Cave by passing the ancient test of the Hikari, a trial so menacing few people have survived to tell that, oh god damn it, it's a tile puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, solving this simple puzzle took me a stupid amount of time, especially considering that a lot of these tiles have borders on them. But we do manage to make it through, and now we're ready to battle. No! Another one! Okay, but for real now, let's face Kuro and all of his unhinged Tumblr sexy man wannabe vibe. Oh, he just shot Io with a tranquilizer dart. Fun. Despite sleeping, Io manages to stand his ground against a Pangoro till he decides to get off a free dragon dance? What part of this is let Pokemon attack and battle how they want? It seems like you're doing a hell of a lot of interfering in this, you dipshit. Oh, and now he's gonna burn me too? I hate this man. I hate this man with all of my being. Io has fallen, but at least Ryu managed to step up, finishing off Pangoro despite his stunted growth. The rest of our team is here too. Miyamoto destroys his Salamence, and Kei destroys his... well, Sasuke destroys his... oh, shit. Well, Tomo defeats their Incineroar, and then and we switch back to Miyamoto the GOAT to take out Obstagoon, Gallade, and a revived K manages to whittle down their Shadow Hydreigon, all for Ryu to win with a quick attack. Ryu, I'm sorry for before. Even as a Riolu, you managed to carry us through that battle, all with your wit and speed. You are a valued member of this party. You still not gonna evolve? You know, I'm just saying it would have been like really thematically cool for you to evolve. Nope, don't push it. Okay, my bad. Came on too strong. My feelings aren't hurt or anything. But Kuro still has one card up of his sleeve. Corrupting Cobalion. Who could have seen this coming? Wow. Cobalion would have been a tough battle, one-on-one, but because we have a full team of 6, we kind of just keep throwing Pokemon at it until it dies. And what do you know, Kuro's run away again back to the home of the Yukui clan, and as leader of the Izumi clan, Mai is rewarding us by allowing us to pick Leaves Up. Hooray! Just kidding, now we can actually challenge her to a battle to restore the Sword of Light to full power. And these samurai cheating abilities are starting to get more and more out of hand. Mai gets a free Rain Dance, a free Aqua Ring, and a boost to defense and special defense. Well, I have a sword that glows, so you know, that's cool too. Tomo, being a grass type, is able to easily defeat her Milotic, and surprisingly, Kei, our fire type, is able to take out her Kingdra and whittle down her Gyarados so Miyamoto can finish it off. But a freaking Cloyster takes our goat down with them by using Explosion. Now that there are no more Dragon, Flying, or Ice types, it's safe enough for Tomo to come back out and finish off their Vaporeon and Greninja to nab us a victory. By proving our strength over the clans of Fire, Grass, and Water, our sword has now returned to... Wait, no, it's not? In fact, we don't get any new powers? Wait, then why the hell did we even come here? We head to the Shogun ready to go full Karen and talk to their manager, but they fess up. Apparently, to actually restore the sword to full strength, we have to go talk to our sensei, which kind of feels like he could have helped us from the start, but oh well. After a quick battle and another quiz that is literally the same as the Intro Kenshi quiz, we restore our Sword of Light to full power. And now we can start taking care of business, rescuing our father, stopping the creation of shadow Pokemon, and saving the world. But that's not what I'm excited about. Because after literally 60 levels of fighting ninja, samurai, and more shadow Pokemon than I can count, Ryu has finally come around on us and decided, hey, we're not so bad after all. Our Lucario is ready to rumble. Just in time to fight some dark types. The way to the ninja village is paved with traps, ninjas and trees, and even our favorite disguised rock, but we're finally here at the lair of evil, and we're ready for our final battle. After we find 5 keys to unlock the ninja tower. At least they're not leaves. Oh, look, and Akane's here to actually help us. Akane, I want you to be careful. This is their home base. It's probably full of traps and ninjas. It could take forever to find our oh, wait, no, here he is. Huh. I kind of feel like putting your prison next to the only escape route is a bit of a design flaw. Now that our father is free though, we can finally defeat the Akui clan together. No? Oh, you're just gonna let us take the reins on this battle? Passing of the torch? Fate of the world doesn't matter to you? Damn, even Akane's Darmanitan wasn't this bad. Sorry, buddy. I think I was too hard on you. I think I just had a bunch of repressed anger because of my absent parent. What was that, little buddy? Please stop trauma dumping. You're not my therapist. Fate of the world is at stake. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. I crossed a couple boundaries. Well, it's finally time to face the leader of the Akui clan. And in a classic samurai movie twist, it turns out the leader of the Akui clan is none other than our mother. Our mother, who has not been mentioned a single time in this story this far. So here's what happened. As a child, our mother was abused and part of the infamous Nami clan, who was caught doing illegal experiments on Pokemon by the Shogun, corrupting their hearts and turning them into shadows. And who would the Shogun send to stop these illegal experiments but Ryo Masayoshi, our father, who also rescued our mother Hattori from being abused. As the sole survivor of the Nami clan that abused her entire life, Hattori decided to swear revenge on the shogunate and the rest of the Aisho region. You know, way to show your abusers who's boss. Also, along the way, she banged the guy who destroyed her clan for reasons that have not been enlightened to me, but you know, go girl, get that dick, I guess. I know I'm being sarcastic, but I do love this game. But now she reveals her true plan to us, to kill the Shogun, which I guess they could have done back at the start of the game at the Rookie Kenshi tournament, but where's the flair in that? So we head back to defend Hagane City and have our fated battle with the mother we didn't know we had. Whoa, they're leading with Lugia? And they're putting us to sleep and setting up spikes and getting a free attack boost? What the fuck is this? I might be woefully unprepared for this fight. Well, Kay is here now and reveals that their Lugia was actually just a Zorak in disguise, so on one hand that's easier, on the other hand, we still have to fight Lugia later. Hattori uses her powers to set up a wonder room for her Lycanroc, but the dumbass then wastes their next 2 turns trying to use Toxic on my already poisoned Tiger, so we made quick work of them. In fact, Kay also took out their Lapras, defying all sorts of type matchups. I guess this is their revenge for the Akui clan corrupting them and turning them into a shadow Pokemon. I'm sorry, buddy, I can't imagine what that must have been like. In the end though, Kay finally succumbs to their wounds in front of a Lurantis, which Miyamoto, their friend, manages to step in and avenge them for. Next, we sent out Io to face off against Mimikyu and ended up having to shamelessly cheese. And I mean shamelessly. We just kept feeding our starter Pokemon bento boxes until Mimikyu's life orb wore themselves out. And now, there's only one Pokemon left. Lugia. Io, our starter, who's been with us for this entire journey. It's time for us to finish. Oh crap, you got one-shotted. That was fast. But in the end, it was the dark type, Sasuke, who turned against the. Nope, you got one hit too. Ryu, who took so long to evolve. We might need a plan here. This was our strategy. We revived Miyamoto since they're the tankiest Pokemon we have and managed to get a swagger off. Boosting Lugia's attack isn't gonna do much since they're one-hitting every member of our team, but the confusion hits it gets are way more important. Now we just need to keep stalling and whittling the Guardian of the Sea down until it's at low enough health to throw a Pokeball. Oh, she can just block it. Io, use Aqua Jet!